I've got a fake penny here. It's got a heads and a tails. What's your call? Heads? Okay, he's calling heads. I'm going to let this go to the ground. Again, the call's heads. Okay, it is heads. You want to defer your choice to the second half? All right. On the toss, and they've chosen to defer their choice to the second half. Ball?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which way do you guys want to kick? You want to kick that way? All right, if you'll put your backs over here, captains. Hatch has the first half option. They've chosen to receive. All right, step in real quick, gentlemen.
Welcome to Hatch, New Mexico, as we're here in the Rio Grande Valley on a beautiful night here before the hurricane remnants comes up here. We got probably a good night. Doesn't look like there's very many clouds in the sky tonight. Looks like we got a good matchup. It's homecoming here in the valley for Hatch Valley High School as they're taking on their district foes up north, the Socorro Warriors. The matchup for tonight, Hatch coming into tonight is 3-4 on the season. They just come off a tough loss over in Roswell, New Mexico, and taking on the New Mexico Military Colts. Socorro, just a rough season this year for first head coach Derek Smith. They're 0-7. It's just been a tough season for them. New coaches, just new philosophy, just new everything, and it's just tough to get that whole culture change and so forth the way he wants to get it going, but look for something tonight from them. They had a couple of kids suspended from last game that they played last week against Hot Springs, and they had a couple of players ejected, so they're a little bit light. They've had some players that aren't on the team much anymore. But anyway, tonight the Socorro Warriors coming in to take on the Hatch Valley Bears. Here we're going to give you the top 10, the keys to the game, and a whole bunch of other stuff coming up here as we've got ready for kickoff here at 7 o'clock Mountain Time right here in the Valley. We'll be right back.
Lighting up southwestern New Mexico, meet Sierra Electric Cooperative, serving Sierra County and parts of Catron, Luna, and Socorro counties. Member-owned, not-for-profit, energized since 1941, backed by Tri-State Generation and Transmission, delivering reliable wholesale power across the rural West. As part of the Touchstone Energy Network, we bring national resources and local commitment to every member we serve. Our highly trained crews deliver safe, dependable service, while giving back through scholarships, safety programs, and community support. Sierra Electric Cooperative, powering communities, empowering members.
Back here in the Valley, the top 10 for this week coaches polls come out, and we still got St. Mike's running the tables up there, defending state champs up north in Santa Fe. 9 first-place votes. They're 7-0 on the season. Dexter still hanging in there at number 2. They actually received a 1 first-place vote, but they're 4-1. They did lose to Grants, New Mexico, and that is a 4A team. So they're other than that, they don't have any blemishes there. West Las Vegas, they're evened up at 3-3. Robertson come off a great loss. It was actually a great game to Pewaukee Valley. Pewaukee Valley beat them last week, so they didn't move up. Pewaukee moved up. Robertson stayed pretty much the same. Robertson there at 5-2 and Pewaukee at 3-2. Hope Christian there at 5-2. Theroux at 5-1 and Ruidoso at 3-3. And then there's Hot Springs coming off the big win against Socorro last week at 4-3. New Mexico Military beat Hatch, so we put both of them in there. New Mexico Military is 3-3. Hatch Valley there, of course, actually the number 11 seed in the coaches poll there at 3-4. If we look at this, Dexter, Ruidoso, Hot Springs, Nimmy, and Hatch, there's 5 teams right there just in our district that are in the top, basically the top 11. So that is your top 11 from Turbo Design and the coaches poll. We'll be right back.
Step into Los Arcos Steakhouse, where comfort meets craft, and every visit feels like a special occasion. Enjoy a full-service bar and a carefully curated wine list, with selections that complement every plate, every flavor, every occasion. Serving quality cuisine since 1970, each dish is prepared with pride, tradition, and unmistakable flavor. From hand-cut steaks and seafood favorites to timeless comfort food, our menu is as satisfying as it is memorable. Easily found just off Interstate 25, with plenty of parking and so many reasons to return. Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Visit losarcossteakhouse.com.
Back here in the Valley, we get ready for tonight's matchup between the Hatch Valley Bears. Played too many games. We're covering 3 different teams this season up and down the valley. So and now everybody's playing each other because we're all in the same district. So the Hatch Valley Bears playing host to the Socorro Warriors. Hatch will be decked out in their full black tonight. It's homecoming for them. Socorro's on the road, so they have their dark black pants with the white jerseys on their travel. So we'll get them a little up to date as we get closer to kickoff. Keys to the game tonight for the Bears. You're going to need a little balanced attack. Going to need to be able to throw it and run it. And then just be physical on defense. These guys, Socorro's pretty young. They got a lot of young players. Just need to be a little bit physical and control that line of scrimmage. the Warriors, you need to run the ball. Last week, the quarterback went down and out, had to bring in the backup quarterback, and then they just tried to throw it all over the place, and they got to be able to run the ball. Had one kid, Billy Baca from Hot Springs last week, picked him off 4 times, picked off the Warriors, and set a school record for most interceptions in one game by an individual. And then defensively, you're going to have to get some turnovers against these Bears and get them and then capitalize on them. Get them down inside their red zone or inside the 30 there and then make something happen and put some points on the board. Those are your keys to the game. Brought to you by Turbo Design. We'll be right back.
Here in southern New Mexico, right in the heart of Truth or Consequences, you'll find Whitehead Auto Center at 901 North Date Street. Your hometown auto center, bringing you quality, reliability, and value every day. Shop our wide range of vehicles, including specials under $15,000, and trade in your car with ease. From expert service to hassle-free financing and even DMV services, we make the process simple. Come see us today at 901 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Call 575-894-7155 or visit whiteheadautocenter.com. Whitehead Auto Center, where your next ride begins.
Beautiful night here on the Rio Grande Valley, here in the chilly capital of the world on the campus of Hatch Valley High School. Got teams in the locker room now. The team's a little bit different here. They got the new school that's over here to the right. This is the new high school, and we'll see the Socorro Warriors come out of that building right there by the flagpole. Hatch Valley is actually across the canal over at the old school. They actually have their locker rooms over there, so we're going to be coming from different directions, from over the canal for the irrigation for Hatch and then out of the new school for the Socorro Warriors. Next week, we have a big matchup next week as we will be back in Hot Springs there in Truth or Consequences as the Hot Springs Tigers will take on these Hatch Valley Bears in Hot Springs homecoming. Friday at 7 p.m., October the 7th there at Tiger Stadium. Don't miss it. Hot Springs against Hatch Valley. That'll be on Turbo Design on the NFHS Network. We're going to have it on the Hatch Valley Athletics and Activities Facebook page, as well as Sierra County Sentinel. It'll be on Facebook on Turbo Design Sports, and as well as YouTube. We'll actually have our YouTube channel of Turbo Design Sports as well, and now it's at KCHS Radio on YouTube. So that's the matchup for next week. But tonight we got to take care of business as the Hatch Valley Bears taking on the Socorro Warriors here in a District 3 AAA matchup. We'll be right back.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Transform your yard with Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Trusted across southern New Mexico, we create low-maintenance, water-wise landscapes built for desert living. Need fencing? We install durable, high-quality options that look great and last. We're proud to serve southern New Mexico with honest work and reliable service. And when you need extra space, our storage units are clean, safe, and easy to access. One local team, 3 great services, built for New Mexico living. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Your yard, your space, your way.
In southern New Mexico, we don't just carry, we stay prepared. At Gunher's Guns and Ammo in Truth or Consequences, it's more than guns, it's everything that goes with them. From optics and holsters to magazines, slings, and cleaning kits, if it fits your firearm, we've got it. Built for women, trusted by everyone, and ready for the range or the rugged backcountry. Southern New Mexico strong, fully equipped, always ready. Gunher's Guns and Ammo, your hometown shop for serious gear. Located at 217 East 3rd Avenue in Truth or Consequences, call us at 575-894-2666.
Back here in the Valley, we're ready to waiting for both teams to come out. We got about 4 minutes up. We've already done the national anthem and the coin toss, as you heard earlier that Socorro won the toss and deferred the second half, so Hatch will get the ball first, and they'll be moving from left to right on your screen. And we're just about ready for the teams to make it way back out onto the field and ready for kickoff. We want to welcome Mr. Brady, Andrew Brady, back in Florida, and his crew. They'll be offering Statman, giving us stats for tonight. We're hoping to. This is something new for us this year. We really appreciate our sponsors helping us out with this. And what they're doing is they're sitting there watching the live feed on our YouTube page, and they're actually doing the stats. This is a great program. Any of you guys out there, especially in high school or anywhere else that you may be doing any football or anything else, Statman is the way to go. They got a great program there, good support. It's just really a cool program that just about anybody can run. It's pretty elaborate. You get about 20, 30 pages of stats when you're all said and done, but we want to appreciate that very much. And that's the Statman back in Florida taking care of business tonight for us. Hatch Valley's made their way onto the field. Still waiting for the Socorro Warriors. Look like they're getting ready to come out. So we're about just a little less than 3 minutes to go here before kickoff. Should be a pretty good matchup tonight to start with. Let's see how Socorro reacts after last week. They lost a couple. They lost their starting quarterback to an injury in the game against Hot Springs, and they had a couple of kids. They got into a scuffle there at the end of the game. Hot Springs has a kid that's not going to play next week. They're off this week, so they're not going to play, but he's suspended for a game. Then there was 2 players from Socorro that got suspended as well. So it's going to be a little interesting to see how Socorro responds tonight to this pressure coming up, not having to have won a game yet this season, and then, really if they can pull out a miracle tonight and beat Hatch, and then maybe beat Cobrey and stuff. There's an outside chance that Cobrey has a chance to make a little bit of noise going into the playoffs anyway to see what happens. So Hatch Valley Bears touchdown sponsors there at the bottom. We appreciate them. We have our own sponsors we do for Turbo Design, but when we go to a venue like Hatch or up to Socorro or even there at Hot Springs, usually the football team or the school has other sponsors, and we'd like to present them to you across the bottom of the screen there, and we appreciate them helping their local football teams out. Both teams now out on the field. We're getting ready for the kickoff here in just a moment, and we'll be right back right after our introduction. Socorro is going to do the kicking chores. They won the toss and deferred to the second half. They're decked out in white jerseys with the black pants. They'll be moving from right to left to start the game here. Your Hatch Valley Bears all decked out in their black. On the scoreboard there, we'll have a little bit of difference color-wise. Just hard to keep up. Some of these teams have all the same colors. Socorro likes to wear a lot of black at home. Usually Hatch will be seeing in red, but just depending on what they decide to come up with. So we've got it all teed up here at the 40-yard line. Hatch has 3 men back deep inside the 10. Looks like it may have been offsides there, but this ball goes all the way down to about the 6 or 7 yard line. We're going to find out who's got the ball off to the far side, going right up the sidelines. Could go all the way. Got the kicker involved and is finally going to get knocked out of bounds. Alanis on the return. Sorry about that. We missed that opening kickoff. We have a million things to do. That was Alanis, number 2 on the return. Looks like he took it at about the 7 and got it all the way down to about the 20, looked like the 28-yard line. So we're sorry we missed that one. We got everything up and running now for you. Hatch from the gun. Max protection, going to hike this one back on the Wildcats. And number 20, looks like number 23's got it. Inside, down to about the 10-yard line, and finally knocked out of bounds. Looks like we got a penalty marker on the play.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
So a little holding call there against Hatch Valley, backed him up 10. It happened down, got a few yards for the carry there for number 23. Like they backed him up to about the 32. Now from that tight formation once again, this time the quarterback's going to keep it off the right tackle, number 4. Picked up on the tackle by number 4. That was Caleb Watkins on the carry, number 4, and on the tackle was Barba for Socorro. Now Caleb lined up here as a tight end this time on this formation at the power I. Under center goes Gonzalez. On the keeper on the option. Still on his spin move to the 5. And it's going to be tackled just shy of the end zone. That was 23 again on the carry.
And the first down there.
So inside the red zone go the Bears. Got it at about the 2 or 3 yard line. Omar Gonzalez, the quarterback there, gonna from the under center this time. Herndon hands off to number 22 right up the middle, and enough for the touchdown for Hatch Valley. On the sneak was Gonzalez. No, actually turned and handed off to number 22. That was Carranza. They line up for the extra point. A little bit different, in case you haven't seen here, where lines up a little deeper here and a little drop kick. And this time, that's the first time we've seen him miss all season. That one's no good for the extra point, but Hatch Valley goes up with 10:03 to go here on the Lynn's Landscape and Scoreboard. First quarter here from the Valley. We'll be right back. Back here live from the Valley as Hatch Valley takes the opening drive. Less than 2 minutes after a big return by number 2, DeMarcus Alanis. And now the Bears got it teed up at the 40. Little onside kick. and picked up by the Bears. Don't know if he can return that one, but looked like they picked it up. Not touched there. Let's see if it goes 10 yards. Man, he's close to it right there. He catches it right at the 50. Got the ref right on it. Let's see what... looks like they are going to give it to the Bears. Going to be first down and 10 now for Hatch as they recover the onside kick at the 48-yard line of Socorro. So Socorro having little troubles there on defense, and then the onside kick goes right over to the Bears as well. Now from the gun formation, Gonzalez back to pass, throws this one deep downfield, and has him at the 5 for the touchdown. And another big touchdown for the Bears as Gonzalez to Alanese, number 2. Well, we see that one on the replay as we await the extra point. Caught it at about the 8 or 7 yard line there and ran it in. So Alanese, number 2, as we await the extra point. Another drop kick by the Bears. This time it's good. And now the Bears go up 13-0 with 9:53 now to play here in the first quarter on the Lynn's Landscape and scoreboard. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
Since 1953, A&B Drive-In has been serving up the kind of food that brings you back. Mouth-watering classics, made with care, and just like you remember. From our legendary green chili cheeseburgers to hand-battered onion rings and crispy golden fries and thick, creamy shakes, spun fresh the old-fashioned way. Drive up, drive through, or dine in, however you roll, we'll have it hot, fresh, and made just the way you like it. Family run, locally loved, where every meal feels like a tradition and every guest is treated like family. A&B Drive-In, 211 North Broadway, Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Come hungry, leave happy.
Back here live, we get ready for the kickoff again here with 9:53 to go. Hatch Bears up 13-0 here on the Lynn's Landscape and scoreboard. And another onside kick. And this time Socorro's got it, and the ball's on the ground again, but recovered by Socorro. So they've dodged another bullet there. That one was almost.
So another onside kick, but recovered by Socorro. Puts the ball on the 47-yard line.
15 runs in there and recovers it for the Warriors as they're going to take over now on their own 48-yard line. First down and 10 now for the Warriors, and let's see what they can do here on offense. We talked about this in the pregame. They're just going to we really need to figure out how to run the ball here against these guys. First half of the quarter brought to you by Lynn's Landscape and Fencing and Storage. Appreciate everybody helping us out this year. Number 6 on the quarterback. This time he's handled in the backfield pretty easily there. As loaded up that side, but not able to get anybody as the backers come crashing in. A loss of about 3 back to the 45-yard line. Second down and long now for the Warriors. Jacob Angel in there for the quarterback for the Warriors. And you got Nazaro Silva in the backfield with him, number 2. He's going to keep it on the way and get it close to midfield before he gets run out of bounds.
Pushed out of bounds by number 5, Miguel Marquez. Refs lost the ball on the 50-yard line.
So right at midfield now is going to bring up third down and about 8. So let's see what. Now we got one of the Warriors down. And that's number 6. That's Jacob Angel. He's their backup quarterback right now, and I don't know if he's got a cramp or if may got a little dinged up there. We'll watch that play once again on the replay and see if we can see anything. He's going to turn and fake it and then run this direction, and this is Angel, and it looked like he may have got injured as he went out of bounds here. He's up off the ground now, but it looks like he may have just a little hyperextension there of leg, but he's out. Going to have to take off a play, so we're going to see who they put in there. Maybe Silva in there at the quarterback. I don't know what they're going to do here. Third down and about 8 now for, like they're not going to watch. Watch little Ontiveros here, number 21. Got a penalty marker out, maybe going against the Bears.
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty, replay, third down.
So encroachment's at the Bears, and that'll give them a little better opportunity here. Silva just kind of pinned in here at the sidelines. May have enough for the first down, depending on where they mark him out at. Little high snap there, but able to control it. And did get it close to the 40-yard line and enough for the first down. Got it to the 41 there of Hatch. Jacob Angel, number 6, checks back in for the Warriors. First down and 10 now from the Hatch 41-yard line. Angel back to pass, pressured, throws this one in the flats and has a man open, number 4, breaks one tackle and gets knocked out of bounds. Gave him a couple of yards anyway. Down to the 39. Second down and 8 now for the Warriors. This Warriors team's really kind of transformed over the season. Just good pitch and catch there by the Warriors. Barba on the reception. We'll slow this one down here. Just about missed this one, but a good pitch and catch by Jacob Angel down to Barba, number 4, and that's Joseph Barba. Josiah, actually. I'm down to about the 29. First, going to bring up first down and 10. Little screen pass, little razzle-dazzle up the sidelines. Yeah, Socorro's got some little spunk to him here as they throw the little tunnel screen and then a little pitch back to number 2. Right at the 25-yard line. Second down and long here for the Warriors from that pistol formation. It's got big number 41 off to the right. Gonzalez going to throw this one over another tunnel screen. Penalty marker comes out. Going to dive on it.
If you log on to at Turbo Design Sports on YouTube, you can watch the replay within a couple of seconds after the play is made. Right there on Turbo Design Sports on YouTube.
We're going to call this a should be illegal shift against Socorro.
Looks like we have an illegal shift against Socorro.
I guess they're going to.
Illegal shift on the offense. That penalty's declined.
So they're going to decline the penalty and then take the play. It looked like it may have been a lateral and was able to come back up with it at the 36. Third down and forever now for the Warriors. Over the middle, caught, breaks one tackle, gets it down inside the red zone towards the 10-yard line and finally knocked down. Good pitch and catch there by the Warriors. Number 6. Down to Nazaro Silva.
Timeout. Hatch. That's their first timeout of the half.
So down inside close to the 5-yard line, right at the 5, they're going to mark it. So first down and 10, first and goal now for Socorro, and Hatch takes out their first timeout. We're going to take one with them here real quickly as they're up 13-0. We'll be right back.
From lakeside getaways to mountain retreats and vibrant city living, Cripple Creek Realty is your key to finding home. Serving southern New Mexico with offices in Truth or Consequences, Las Cruces, and Ruidoso, our experienced, friendly staff is dedicated to guiding you through every step of buying or selling your home or property. Whether it's a ranch on open land, a lakefront home, or a cabin in the pines, we'll find your perfect fit. Cripple Creek Realty, Southern New Mexico's trusted realtors. Call Lanier Rye at 575-740-2711 or visit cripplecreekrealty.net.
After the timeout now, as Socorro on the move and inside the red zone. As Angel under center, going to hand off to Silva. Silva trying to get it inside the 2-yard line, maybe.
Handoff to number 2, Rosario Silva. Gets the ball about the 4-yard line. Second and goal for Socorro.
Maybe marking that about the 3. It's a little tough angle. We're not up high enough here. We're in the press box here at Hatch, but they get down on each end, and it's just hard to get the angle right for him. Angel now under center. Throws this one out and incomplete.
Number 7. Isaiah Silva passes incomplete.
It's a little high. Could have had that one picked off, too. Going to bring up third down and goal now for the Warriors. Now from the gun, empty backfield for Angel. Now he's just going to take it right up the middle. He's not going to make it. He gets it inside the 5 back again. But that's going to bring up fourth down now for the Warriors as the Bears defense stiffens up here inside the 5. Looked like he had an opening, just not enough block downfield from that gun
Timeout.
position.
Socorro. That's their first time out of the half.
Now the Warriors are going to take a timeout, so we're going to take one with them. And we'll be right back.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
Back here after the timeout taken by Socorro as it's going to bring up fourth down and goal. We're actually going to make it to from the 4-yard line. So let's see what the Warriors decide to do here. Angel once again, he's from the shotgun, rolls to his right, throws this one in the air and incomplete. That's going to be taken over on downs by Hatch. So Socorro not able to put any points on the board as just too much pressure there, just not enough. Rolls out and got everybody going the other direction. Just a hard spot to be in there. Going to turn the ball over on downs for, see where they finally mark, should be the 4-yard line. But now Hatch Valley has it deep inside their own territory. From the gun. Coming right at you. Number 4, Carraza on the carry. I'm sorry. It was number 22, Carraza, Felipe. It's going to bring up second down in about 3. Has it out to the 11-yard line.
Watkins out of the shotgun with a quarterback keeper.
On the quarterback keeper. That's enough for the first down. Like number 50 in there on the tackle for Socorro, and number 2 alongside. But on the carry, number 4, Caleb Watkins. We're 22, Carranza there in the backfield. Second man through, ball on the ground. Let's see who recovers this one. And it looked like the Warriors come up with it. Number 41. We'll slow this one down on the replay so we can watch it. Turns and hands it off. Just doesn't quite get it in the pocket there. The ball was already on the ground. And big number 41 just takes a dive in there and picks it up for, that was Vinny Gonzalez.
But the recover was by 41 for Socorro. But he's not on the roster. 41 got it.
Vinny Gonzalez.
Vinny Gonzalez, number 41.
Socorro takes over with 5:33 to go here. This half brought to you by Cripple Creek Realty. This half of the first quarter. Just trying to go off tackle there was Jacob Angel. Maybe got it to the 15. Going to mark him out at the 16-yard line. Cripple Creek Realty, second half sponsor here of the first quarter, 575-740-2711. Your realtors for Southern New Mexico with offices in Truth or Consequences, Las Cruces, and Ruidoso, New Mexico. Had all kinds of fun going off on that play. Let's see if they mark him down or whether he threw an interception. They put big number 41 in the backfield. Doesn't look like he went to the ground. Then threw it right at the Bears. See if we can get a number there. Don't know who that was on the interception. First down now, Hatch with 4:36 to play here in the first quarter. Gonzalez is going to keep this one. Up the sidelines and finally knocked out of bounds.
First down Bears.
Stepped out right there on about the 46. Let's see where they mark him down at. Give him a couple extra yards there. Out to the 48-yard line now. First down and 10 for Hatch Valley. Gonzalez now looks like he's going to crawl under center. Offset eye. Second man through. Turner on the carry, number 23. Omar Gonzalez back under center, I formation once again for the Bears. First back through on a quick opener to the sidelines. Could go all the way. Cuts it back at the 20. Breaks another tackle and is going to be in for the score. Another touchdown for Hatch Valley. That was number 22 on the carry. Felipe Carranza for the touchdown. .47 yards.
And I'm watching the replay right here. He just walked through that line.
Good miss there as he cuts it back inside.
And eases it way in the end zone.
Another drop kick is up and good.
It is up and it is good.
20-0 here late in the first quarter with 3:34 to play on the Cripple Creek Realty scoreboard. We'll be right back.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
Back here with 3:34 to play here in the first quarter on the Cripple Creek Realty scoreboard. The Hatch Valley Bears up 20-0 on the Socorro Warriors. Socorro's had their chance. They had that second drive they had down there, got it all the way down inside the 5, and then couldn't convert on fourth down. Socorro better be ready. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we see another onside kick here by the Bears.
26 with the kick, J.J. Basia.
Puchkich was caught by Socorro, but took a licking at about the 40-yard line. Does a good job of hanging on to this one because he gets hit immediately. The mark is forward progress at the 41-yard line. First down and 10 now for Socorro. Angel back pressured, going to tuck this one and run. Breaks one tackle at the 45. Another one gets over midfield. Down the sidelines he goes. Empty backfield now for Jacob Angel. Pressured. Throws this one up in the air and incomplete. Tries to get it. Reckenbaugh. Number 22, just a little bit high, just couldn't quite, just barely got a finger on it. Not able to come up with it, though. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now for the Warriors. From the Bear 30-yard line. Angel back to pass, throws this one downfield, and it's picked off. By number 29. Number 29 picks this one off at about right at the 10-yard line. So we just talked about the interceptions that Hot Springs had last week, and Angel threw another one.
Yes, sir, that's a first down Bears.
3:08 to play. Here in the first quarter, we're going to give you some stats. We just, this is new for us this year, trying to bring in some real-time stats, and we're just having some, we get the information in, we're just having some issues trying to interface it into VMAX so we can present it to you. We think we got a little fix here. We're going to see it live without it being cropped and zoomed in here. On the keeper to the sidelines, and finally gets run out of bounds as Omar gets it out to the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up first down as they pick this one off at the 10s. So first play from scrimmage with Gonzalez. Picked up a couple, 2nd down and 8 now for the Bears. Gun formation for Gonzalez. Watkins just gets into the secondary. Down at about the midfield. Carranza, number 22 on the carry. And then number 4 just kind of hangs on for life here, trying to, if he doesn't make the tackle, he may be off to the races. All the way down the 48-yard line of the Warriors. Minute 20 to go here, first quarter. The Bears are up 20-zip over the Socorro Warriors. Gun formation, breaking tackles. Off to the races again, inside the 20, breaks it back, picks up a block, and is going to score. Another touchdown for the Bears. No flags out as they just running all over the Warriors right now. Number 22, Carranza on the carry. Warriors thought they had him about right here. Good block inside right there to make this one. Spring him out, and then they just couldn't catch up to him. Extra point drop kick now by and good, Bothma again for the drop kick extra point as the Bears go up 27-zip with 1:02 to play here in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Ethos Broadband. In southern New Mexico, your community deserves fast, reliable internet. Ethos Broadband brings high-speed internet with no data caps, no hidden fees, and local support you can trust. Based right here in New Mexico, Ethos is expanding fiber networks across rural communities. We know rural Southwest life. We're your neighbors, and we're here to keep you connected. Ready for reliable, affordable internet in southern New Mexico? Visit ethosbroadband.com or call 833-650-0480 to check availability today.
Back here in the Valley as the Bears are just running all over. Got 220 yards rushing so far against here in the first quarter. 27-zip. This game may be over awful early tonight if the Bears can't get something rolling here. Got to watch the onside kick once again.
Once again, 26, J.J. Vossi on a kick. He's known for kicking long and deep.
Another little pooch kick as this one gets down and is finally going to get recovered by the Socorro Warriors. That one was, that was a good kick there to keep it along the sidelines. 22 comes up and tries to grab it, and then it stays inbounds. Finally gets it recovered, but all the way back inside down to the 25-yard line. First down and 10 now for the Warriors. Going to give you some first quarter stats here in just a moment as we're going to break for commercial. We'll come back with some stats. We appreciate the stat man. He's got his whole crew out there in Florida, I think, working for us tonight. We said hello to you guys out there. We appreciate what you do, and hopefully this can be something we can do not only this year but into future games next year. It's just nice having those live stats. We know it's a little – need sponsors to help us out, but they help us out big time. Back to pass now, number 22, and there's a quarterback for the Warriors. Throws this one downfield, and this one's picked off again this time by number 2. So this is the same old thing that's happening last week against Hot Springs.
As always, you set it up and he burns it down.
Number 22 comes in there. There's a good pass, just good defense there. Ball underthrown just a little bit. But the Bears take over at their own 49-yard line after that interception. .49 seconds to go here in the first quarter. See if the Bears can. Bears have over 200 yards rushing in the first quarter alone. Now from the gun, number 4 just takes it from the direct snap, coming right at you this time. Good defense there in there by number 2. Nazaro Silva on the tackle for the Warriors. And on the carry was Caleb Watkins.
According to Turbo Design Sports, the Bears have rushed over 200 yards in the first quarter.
Watkins on the handoff this time, still on his feet. And finally goes down as the whistle goes off, or the horn goes off here for the quarter. We'll watch this one. This one ended the first quarter. 22 on the carry again. Breaking some tackles and running some people over. Good little tackle there. Need to keep your head up there, young man, number 11. But a good tackle down to the 35-yard line, and that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter, brought to you by Cripple Creek Realty. 27-0 are the Hatch Bears up. We'll be right back.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
As we get ready to start the first quarter, let's throw you some stats here real quick from Statman. 238 yards rushing for Hatch Valley. Socorro, they got 25, but, man, it's been all Hatch there in the first quarter. And those stats brought to you live by the Statman out in Florida. We appreciate it. Look him up, man. He's got some really good software. Anybody in the high school or small college, you can definitely use his Statman software. We start the second quarter. This quarter is going to be brought to you by Gunhers Guns and Ammo. Gonzalez now crawls under center, I formation. 5-man, 6-man front now for Socorro. Here comes a blitz off the wrong side. Got some blockers out front, and that's 23 on the carry. Finally gets upended and hammered down. Socorro's had enough of this. Been running free all night against him. Gets it down inside the 10-yard line. Just up him seeming kind of did a little plower plant him there at about the 7 or 8 yard line. He's going to bring up first down and goal though for the Socorro or for the Hatch Valley Bears once again inside the red zone. Go the Bears. Gonzalez now. First down and goal inside the 10. Going to go from that I formation, hand it to the second man through. Gets it inside the 5. Yeah, still hit the hole there pretty good. Able to get it down to about the 4 yard line. It's going to bring up second down and goal now for Hatch Valley. Gun formation, max protection this time for Gonzalez. Got Felipe Carranza to his left. This time he's going to keep it right up the middle, pounds inside for the touchdown. And another touchdown for the Bears as they're just walking all over the Warriors right now here in the Valley.
Omar Gonzalez, the sexy beast himself, mans it into the end zone. Touchdown Bears.
Good opening there, good lane. Just had to run him back through, but just kind of blowing those Warriors off the line of scrimmage there. Bothma to do the extra point. He's kind of missed this one, though. He's missed 2 tonight. We haven't seen him miss all year, and he's missed 2 of them tonight. And no good. So the Warriors are up 33-0 with 10:19 to go here on the Gunners Guns and Ammo here in the Valley. From Hatch, we'll be right back.
In southern New Mexico, pests don't knock, they move in. Turtleback Pest Control keeps your home protected from termites and roaches to spiders and rodents. Local, licensed, and trusted for over 40 years, with same-day service and a satisfaction guarantee. But pests aren't the only problem. We tackle stubborn desert weeds before they take over. From property edges to patios and gravel driveways, our weed control plans keep your yard clean year-round. Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. Southern New Mexico strong since 1980. Call 575-894-7513 today.
Back here's we're ready to kick it off here on the Valley once again as Hatch just put up another 6 points up on the board. Another little pooch kick, this time to number 22. We're going to have a little bit of a return finally for Hatch, but nowhere to go as he is hammered down by the Bears. Hits him right at about the 25-yard line. That's where they're going to mark him. So first down and 10 now for Socorro. On the Gunhers Guns and Ammo scoreboard, we appreciate all of our sponsors. 575-8946-2666. 216 East 3rd Avenue there in Truth or Consequences. Go by and see Fran and the gang there. Get everything you can for Gunners Guns and Ammos, optics, holsters, magazines, slings, and cleaning kits. Everything you need for the range or for the backcountry.
One more time. There you go.
22 back, gets it over to 41 off the rolls himself, knocks the helmet off and everything. Vinny Gonzalez just comes out of the backfield there. He'd been playing lineman. They're so short on the backs. They just changed his number last week and picks up quite a bit there for the Bears. Picks up about, what they marked him at, but picked up about 8 yards there. Big number 41. Flag down, hits a man coming out across the middle all the way down to midfield, but we got a penalty marker out. We're going to show the instant replay, and we'll figure out what the penalty is. That one's coming back. It looks like it's going to be a false start. So that one's going to be all for naught.
Illegal formation.
Illegal formation against Socorro.
So it's illegal formation against Socorro. Puts the ball on the 27-yard line.
So back him up 5. That was a great play. Socorro really needed that one. Gets behind the defense. Has a big play here for Socorro. We could see that one coming. Rickenbach has number 4 there, just gets behind the defense. And has enough for the first down. Finally gets it all the way down to the 36-yard line of the Bears. With 8.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Man, Socorro needs a little bit of traction here, and some points would be great for him. Brendan Rockenbach for the Warriors in there at the quarterback position, and this one was almost caught by Vinny Gonzalez. Lines up over in the slot. Just quite can't come up with it. So 2nd down and 10 now for the Warriors. Clock stops with 8:15 to go here first half. Number 12, Nathan Ruiz checks in for Hatch. Good defense there by the Bears. And this one kind of made to try to get a speed sweep going there to number 7 and gets by Gonzalez, but that's going to be it. Back to the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 14 for Socorro. So just about time to make a big play. Then they got a couple of negative plays. Back to pass is Rockenbaugh. He's pressured, throws this one over, and almost caught by big number 41 again. It's going to bring up 4th down, though. Just gets one paw on it, and that's it. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Warriors. 91 yards, penalty out. Or not. Let's see what we got here. Guess they just weren't quite ready to start yet. Now it's 4th down and about 14 for the Warriors. Got 91 yards passing right now, do the Warriors, and this almost caught. This one went in between two players, and they're going to turn it over on downs. Don't know who this one was intended for. It looked like maybe number 11. They try to throw it to 11. He missed it. He's right next to the ref there, and then number 2 just about picks it, or 25 picks it off. So a little interference run there by the ref, who's part of the field. He's going to turn it over on downs at the 39-yard line, and now the Bears have it again, 1st down and 10 with 7:26 to go here in the first half. First down and 10 now for Gonzalez. Hand it off to 23, breaks a tackle in the backfield, gets it over to the right side, going up the Socorro sidelines, cuts it back inside at the 50, finally gets hammered down by number 2. And that's Silva, finally caught up to him. The Bears just running all over the Warriors as number 2, Silva, comes in and just helps him to the ground there at the 45-yard line, but enough, lots for the first down. First down and 10 now for the Warriors. I'm sorry, for the Bears. Too many things juggling up here. Good defensive play there by number 70. Coming up there by the Warriors. Second down and 7. Haven't featured him tonight, but number 23 there is Turner. He's been lights out tonight as well. Going to move him over now to the slot. Carranza in there with Gonzalez in the backfield. Low snap. Gonzalez throws this one deep downfield and incomplete, trying to hit Watkins. Just can't quite cut him up with it. Third down and 7 now for Hatch Valley with 5:49 here in the first half. It's been a long first half. Omar Gonzalez back to pass again, throws this one deep down, hit trying to get him in the corner of the end zone and caught by the Bears. Touchdown for the Bears. That was number 5 in on the reception. We'll show this one on the instant replay.
That was number 5, Miguel Marquez with a touchdown there.
Just a good over-the-shoulder catch right at the pylon. Good defense there as well, but just a good catch there by another drop kick this time for both and it's good. So we're going to have a running clock now as he puts an extra point up on the board. 40-0 here with 5:41 to play. We'll give you some other stats here coming up. We'll be right back here in the Valley right after this.
Lighting up southwestern New Mexico. Meet Sierra Electric Cooperative, serving Sierra County and parts of Catron, Luna, and Socorro counties. Member-owned, not-for-profit, energized since 1941, backed by Tri-State Generation and Transmission, delivering reliable wholesale power across the rural West. As part of the Touchstone Energy Network, we bring national resources and local commitment to every member we serve. Our highly trained crews deliver safe, dependable service while giving back through scholarships, safety programs, and community support. Sierra Electric Cooperative, powering communities, empowering members.
So here on the Gunners, Guns and Ammo, in fact, we're switching this one down to Sierra Electric Co-op. This part of the second half. We're going to be rolling through this one pretty quick. 50 is the game, so hopefully we can get all of our sponsors in. We definitely get all their commercials in tonight, but another little pooch kick down to about the 30-yard line. Good little return there by the Warriors. It's going to be first down and 10 at the 49-yard line of the Socorro Warriors. Just happened to step out just before that, but good return there off the pooch kick. First down and 10 from their own 49. Intended for number 2. Sorry about that. We didn't quite catch that one. We got an injured player on the field for Socorro. Might be the quarterback, number 22. Reckenbach, now he's up. He's a tough kid. Have to stay out of play, but just kind of got cleaned on his clock there trying to get it downfield. See if we get you some updated stats. Neither team has had to punt yet, but Socorro's been going for it on fourth down, just trying to get some points on the board. I don't think the Bears have had a fourth down. They've been putting some points on the board and a lot of points and a lot of yards. Right now they're up to 382 total yards here in the first half alone, as they're up big 40-0 over the Socorro Warriors. Jacob Angel back in there and trying to run it up the middle and breaks one tackle and still on his feet. Didn't want to go down. Finally, 52 kind of rounds him up in there and gets him on the ground finally. But all that work and lose a little bit. Back to the 47. Third down and 12 now as we approach 3 minutes to go here in the first half. We're going to have a running clock now from here on out. If Hatch reaches 50 before Socorro scores, then it's going to be the end of the game. And those are just some of the stuff that we do here on the NFHS rule book and also NMAA here in New Mexico. Back to pass. This one's almost picked off. Like he's trying to get it to number 41. Just a couple players step inside there. Knocked that one to the ground. Could have been picked off by number 1, Gonzalez Omar. It's going to bring up fourth down and 12. And at this point, let's line them up, see if you can get a first down here, Warriors. Do have a lot of young kids out there right now for Socorro, which is good. They're in the rebuilding year right now, especially after last season's success. Another one picked off, this time by number 4. He could take this one to the house, and he's going to. Another touchdown for the Bears as they're just walloping up on Socorro right now. We're going to show you the instant replay.
That sounds so nice. Let's say it twice. Everybody, touchdown Bears.
Just stands right up in front of him there, number 4, and takes this one to the house. (46-0) as we await the extra point. Boltman's legs going to get tired here trying to do these drop kicks.
Clock on the kick. It is up and
this one is good.
it is good.
So 47-0 here with 1:59 to go here on the Sierra Electric Co-op scoreboard. Hatch Valley 47, the Socorro Warriors zip. We'll be right back. Back here in the valley, in the Hatch Valley. Hatch up 47-0 with 1:59. Game over, whoever gets up by 50. This thing may be done by halftime. Another little onside, and Socorro's going to come up with this one on the return. Little number 22 looks like he was on the receiving end of that. Get his name in the stat book.
Number 22 for Socorro,
Brendan Backenbach, he was the quarterback there for a while, took a little bit of punishment and took some more on that play as well, but first down and 10 now for the Warriors. As we got a running clock, see if the Warriors can put some points on here before the half. Just a rough season for them boys. But they are getting a lot of experience, especially these younger kids. He's got a lot of freshmen and sophomore out there right now. And this is one way you learn. Sometimes you just got to throw them to the fire, and they'll figure it out. They're tough enough, they'll usually figure it out, and then they become pretty good ball players by the time they're seniors. Hand off to big number 41 right up the middle, just nowhere to go. Maybe picked up a couple of yards. Stick your head down there with that big boy. Got to wrap him up. Picked up a tough 2 yards there for the Warriors. We have 1 minute to play here in the first half. We got about 64 instant replays for you coming up at the half, and then we'll get you some stats as well. 41 penalty marker out. Looked like this one's going to be at the snap.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So false start against the Socorro Warriors. Back them up 5.
You heard a false start against Socorro. On the 47-yard line, 2nd and 13.
Slow roller back this time. Rockenbach's looking to throw it downfield. He's going to have to tuck it and then get thrown down out of bounds. And that's probably going to be the last play. Number 12 comes in there, and that's going to do it for the halftime as they take this one. Gets him out, going to bring up, for stat-wise, we'll get him at the 43-yard line. It's going to do it here for the half as Hatch Valley Bears up big, 47-0. We're going to start our instant replays, and then we'll come back with some commercial break as well. But here at the half, Hatch Valley Bears up big.
Step into Los Arcos Steakhouse, where comfort meets craft, and every visit feels like a special occasion. Enjoy a full-service bar and a carefully curated wine list, with selections that complement every plate, every flavor, every occasion. Serving quality cuisine since 1970, each dish is prepared with pride, tradition, and unmistakable flavor. From hand-cut steaks and seafood favorites to timeless comfort food, our menu is as satisfying as it is memorable. Easily found just off Interstate 25, with plenty of parking and so many reasons to return. Los Arcos Steakhouse, 1400 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Visit losarcossteakhouse.com.
Here in southern New Mexico, right in the heart of Truth or Consequences, you'll find Whitehead Auto Center at 901 North Date Street. Your hometown auto center, bringing you quality, reliability, and value every day. Shop our wide range of vehicles, including specials under $15,000, and trade in your car with ease. From expert service to hassle-free financing and even DMV services, we make the process simple. Come see us today at 901 North Date Street, Truth or Consequences. Call 575-894-7155 or visit whiteheadautocenter.com. Whitehead Auto Center, where your next ride begins.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Transform your yard with Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Trusted across southern New Mexico, we create low-maintenance, water-wise landscapes built for desert living. Need fencing? We install durable, high-quality options that look great and last. We're proud to serve southern New Mexico with honest work and reliable service. And when you need extra space, our storage units are clean, safe, and easy to access. One local team, 3 great services, built for New Mexico living. Lynn's Landscape and Fencing. Your yard, your space, your way.
In southern New Mexico, we don't just carry, we stay prepared. At Gunher's Guns and Ammo in Truth or Consequences, it's more than guns, it's everything that goes with them. From optics and holsters to magazines, slings, and cleaning kits, if it fits your firearm, we've got it. Built for women, trusted by everyone, and ready for the range or the rugged backcountry. Southern New Mexico strong, fully equipped, always ready. Gunher's Guns and Ammo, your hometown shop for serious gear. Located at 217 East 3rd Avenue in Truth or Consequences, call us at 575-894-2666.
Since 1953, A&B Drive-In has been serving up the kind of food that brings you back. Mouth-watering classics, made with care, and just like you remember. From our legendary green chili cheeseburgers to hand-battered onion rings and crispy golden fries and thick, creamy shakes, spun fresh the old-fashioned way. Drive up, drive through, or dine in, however you roll, we'll have it hot, fresh, and made just the way you like it. Family run, locally loved, where every meal feels like a tradition and every guest is treated like family. A&B Drive-In, 211 North Broadway, Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Come hungry, leave happy.
Back here in the Valley as we get ready we got about a minute or less. We're going to show you some quick stats here for you from Statman. we appreciate these guys out in Florida helping us out. 382 total yards there for Hatch with 113 for Socorro. They've had their chances a couple of times, got it inside the red zone, just couldn't capitalize. They actually have time of possession in favor of Socorro, but definitely not on the scoreboard. 292 yards rushing and only 22 yards there for Hatch for Socorro. Those stats brought to you by Statman. 12 first downs for the Valley. First team to 50. That might be over here pretty quick. Next, if the Hatch were to score before Socorro, it's going to be a short night for us, but we appreciate the Statman back there in down there in Florida helping us out. Andrew Brady, check him out. Get him on Facebook or just put in the Statman football there on the web and look him up. Some great software. We've been using it for many, many years, and this helps us out. A one-man show, we can get those guys, hire them to help us do the stats, and we can bring them to you live right here wherever we're at. This half's going to be brought to you by Whitehead Auto Center, 911 North Date there in Truth or Consequences, where your next ride begins. They do it all. Even got DMV services available there with Sarah Whitehead. So the Whitehead Auto Center, where your next ride begins. We got 12 minutes up on the board. 47-0 here is the Hatch Valley. They're going to kick off to Socorro. Socorro won the toss and deferred here to the second half. But we're ready to grow here in the second half. This may be over here pretty quick, which I know the boys in Florida, they're a couple hours. It's already, 10:30 back there. So hopefully they'll get to bed early tonight. And I got to tell Andrew them, Gold Knolls, right? Let's go. Another onside kick, and this time whistle blew at the very beginning before the kick. So let's see what. Apparently weren't quite ready for that. Hatch or Socorro better be ready. They're going to do probably another onside. Hatch is pretty good at this. They pretty much kick a little pooch kick or just kick the onside all the time. Been very successful with it tonight for sure. Another high kick, and this one is knocked down by and recovered by Socorro. So a good job there by number 20. Don't let it go 10 yards. Just get in there and get it. First down and 10 now for Socorro. We'll have a running clock now continuously until they can cut into that 35-point deficit, or it's going to be game over if Socorro, if the Hatch were to score next. Reckenbach surveying downfield, and this one's almost picked off again by number 29 in there on the Acosta. We actually have a penalty marker out, probably roughing the passer. Let's see what it is. A little problem there. I think it's roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense. 15 yards. That play results in a first down.
Finally got him squared away there. Tony, appreciate him very much for getting mic'd up. I think he had a little problem with that, with the transmitter. He had to probably put it in his pocket, but that's fine. Big number 41 on the carry. Bounce off one of the Bears and finally gets knocked to the ground. He's a big load in there for sure. Number 41, Vinny Gonzalez.
But Socorro got 3 yards on the play, puts the ball on the 29-yard line. 2nd and 7 for Socorro.
Missing a few players here. Josh Morrell playing that defensive end. From the shotgun, now he's going to tuck it and run. Boom! Boy, did he get nailed there from the side by the Bears, number 54. Picked up a few yards anyway. Could bring up about 3rd and 1 now for the Warriors. Give it to big number 41. Let him pound it in there for a yard. Penalty marker out. This one might be PI. .22 gets there, yeah, just a little bit early, though. Pretty good defense, though. But did get there a little early. It's going to be pass interference. Should be 15-yard penalty. Get the call from Tony here.
Pass interference on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. That play results in a first down.
So half the distance and first down for Socorro. Just outside the 10-yard line here in the red zone. Ball up in the air and picked up by the Bears on the fumble. So a big turnover there by the Warriors. They get it inside the red zone, hand it off to big number 41. He bobbles it, and he goes right in the hands of the Bear. And then he got to try to make the tackle. Big number 67 on the return. First down and 10 out to the, looks like the 16-yard line. First down and 10 now for the Bears. So this could be over right here. If they score here on this series, it's going to be an early night for the Warriors. At least they'll get home early. Big number 23 still on his feet, finally gets wrestled to the ground. Out to the 24-yard line. Picked up 8. Ball's on the ground and recovered by, well, let's see. Yeah, it looks like the Socorro Warriors may have this one. So tit for tat there as they fumble it right back to the Warriors. He got knocked out there by his own man. Carrying it kind of like a loaf of bread, and he did. He got it knocked out by his own man, and number 15 in there for the recovery. So first down and 10 now for the Warriors as they're back in business. See if they can do something here at the 26-yard line. Got to watch here Navarro Silva. Going to throw it to his way. Picks up big number 41, and he bounds it inside the 20. As he lines up there on the tight end side and just picks him up, two defenders of the Hatch Bear knock each other down, and inside the red zone go the Bears, or the Warriors. Down to the 17. Second down and 1 here for the Warriors. Trying to get to the corner, and he's going to lose some yard. He's still on his feet. Finally gets hammered down. But that's going to bring up, had it down to third. He could have just stuck his nose in there and maybe had enough for the first down. But now he's going to lose yardage. Outside the 20, back to about the 21. Now it's going to bring up third down and about 5 for the Warriors. Navarro Silva out here at the slot. Looking for him as you got Rosenbach in there at the quarterback position. Throws it over to him. Does he have enough for the first down? He may as he gets it down inside. Cutting across and a good pass. Breaks one tackle and should have enough for the first down, and he does. Down to the 14-yard line, first down and 10. Maybe the 13. We'll call it the 14, first down and 10. Rosenbach fires this one, trying to hit his back out of the backfield. Just put too much mustard on that one. Tries to hit number 4, Barba. Just fires a dart in there and just wasn't ready for it. Wasn't looking for that one that quick. Second down and 10 now as we approach 4 minutes. Last part of this is brought to you by Turtleback Pest and Weed Control. Quarter go by quick when you got a running clock. Fake it to big number 41, breaks one tackle, breaks 2 tackles, gets it up the sideline, finally knocked out of bounds at about the 10. Play there by Rosenbach, breaks the tackle there of 54 and 22, and finally gets hammered down. Knocked out at, see where they mark him. Actually going to say stepped out at about the 12. So third down and about 8 for the Warriors. Turtleback Pest and Weed Control for 40-plus years there in Sierra County. Service in Partadonia and even all the way down here to the Hatch. 575-894-7513. Turtleback Pest. Penalty marker and whistle.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
So delay a game will back up the Warriors. It was already third and long, and now it's going to be even longer for them. This is where they kind of stumbled all night tonight. Once they get it inside the red zone, they're just not able to capitalize and put anything points on the board. Keep this one on the quarterback keeper around the right side. Just nobody open downfield. Just has to tuck it and run. Trying to get down close to the first down. Gets knocked out of bounds. Inside the 10. Mark him at the 8. It's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth and about 4 for, you got to get it just inside the 5. So fourth down again now for the Warriors, and penalty marker, and the Warriors jump, so they do this again.
prior to the snap. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Got to back him up again. That's what happened to him the last time when they got it down in there where he's even just 4th and short. Now it's gone all the way back. It's 4th and 9. And they get stuck again inside the red zone. Another penalty marker out. Another false start.
Prior to the snap. False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
They'll back him up again. They got it in reverse. 4th down and forever now for the Warriors. Rosenbach looking back, throws this one into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. So the Warriors put some points on the board finally as they get him deep into the end zone, number 6 on the reception, and we'll wait for the extra point. We'll watch it here on the instant replay. Rosenbach back. He's just going to heave it up there and just throw it in the back of the end zone. And triple team back there. Number 6 goes up for the highest point there and grabs it in the back of the end zone. Hangs on to it to the ground. And just like that, some points on the board for Socorro as we await the extra point. Throws this one in the back of the end zone and incomplete. So with the score 47-6, we'll still have a running clock, but they're going to have to score a couple of times now to make it over 50. Minute 24 to go here in the third. We'll be right back.
From lakeside getaways to mountain retreats and vibrant city living, Cripple Creek Realty is your key to finding home. Serving southern New Mexico with offices in Truth or Consequences, Las Cruces, and Ruidoso, our experienced, friendly staff is dedicated to guiding you through every step of buying or selling your home or property. Whether it's a ranch on open land, a lakefront home, or a cabin in the pines, we'll find your perfect fit. Cripple Creek Realty, Southern New Mexico's trusted realtors. Call Lanier Rye at 575-740-2711 or visit cripplecreekrealty.net.
Back here in the Valley after Socorro finally put some points up on the board there late in the third quarter. They trail 47-6 with a minute 24 to go. Now the Warriors up by 41, so they're going to need a couple of scores there to get to 50. So we may go the full. We'll be running some clock for sure, but they may go 4 quarters after all. Now a little onside kick of their own for Socorro, and this one is picked up by the Warriors. I'm sorry, by the Bears. Actually, well, he was in the air, boy. It looked like he was close to touching that before it went 10 yards, but the Bears were able to come up with it anyway. So first down and 10 now for Hatch at their own 47-yard line.
First touching by the kicking team. The receiving team will take the ball at that spot.
So they did touch it a little early there, but illegal touching, but they're going to take it where it lies. Actually, where they touched it at the 49. So that illegal touch was before it went 10 yards. Coming over left side, got some room, finally gets down inside the 30-yard line, or to the 30.
First down there.
Number 22 on the run. Gets it down. They're going to mark him at the 30, give him a little extra yard there. So first down and 10 now for Hatch Valley. As we're just almost the end of the third quarter here, these running clocks, you get about a possession or two maybe, and then that's it. May have just enough time to get this one snapped before the end of the quarter. Number 23. All the way down inside the 10 at the end of the quarter. We'll watch the instant replay and then get you some updated stats here for the third quarter. Should be first and goal. They got him at the 9-yard line. So that's the end of the third quarter as the Bears up 47-6 here. We'll be right back.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
Into the third quarter, and we're going to start the fourth quarter here with A&B Drive-In. Drive up, drive through, or dine in. It's your old-fashioned drive-in there in Truth or Consequences. Best stuff, man. They got some chili relleno burritos that are excellent, green chili cheeseburgers. Food is great down there. Even some homemade shakes. Just a place to go for sure. It's at the old-fashioned drive-in there at A&B Drive-In. Start of the fourth, your old-fashioned drive-in. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. There we go. We're set and ready to go now as the Bears got it inside the 10-yard line on a quarterback keeper trying to race for the goal line and steps in for the touchdown. So the Bears that quickly put 6 points on the board. If the Warriors wouldn't have scored, the game would be over, but they're still making hay. Bothman, number 8, for the drop kick. And good. No good. He missed it to the right. So with 11:54 to go, 53-6 now on the A&B Drive-In. We'll be right back.
Ethos Broadband. In southern New Mexico, your community deserves fast, reliable internet. Ethos Broadband brings high-speed internet with no data caps, no hidden fees, and local support you can trust. Based right here in New Mexico, Ethos is expanding fiber networks across rural communities. We know rural Southwest life. We're your neighbors, and we're here to keep you connected. Ready for reliable, affordable internet in southern New Mexico? Visit ethosbroadband.com or call 833-650-0480 to check availability today.
Back here for the kickoff. Bears have now got 441 total yards of offense here in the game and just laying it on. Can't return it, but did recover the the onside kick. Picked it up about the 40-yard line. Like number 7 on the return there was able to pick it up right at the 40-yard line. So first down and 10 now for Hats. They're going to hang on to it here. They might as well put this one away. On the A&B Drive-In scoreboard. Time the ball's on the ground again, and let's see, give it right back to him, and this one's picked up by Socorro, so don't go away just yet. Just turnover city here. The good play there by Socorro. They got the ball already out, just kind of get up inside there. Got 3 guys on his back. Ball bouncing around and picked up by number 2. And Silva on the recovery. So let's just say that's where they started for the kickoff, right? Out to the 35-yard line. First down and 10 now for Socorro. So we're not don't get too excited about 50 points yet. Socorro still got a chance to put some more points on the board here as we're still on the running clock. Barba on the carry, number 4. Just good open field tackle there. Wrap him up, keep your head up, grab him around the waist, and nowhere to go, no gain. Nazaro Silva over there in the slot. He's one to pick up the fumble return. Let's see if they go back to him. Rackenbach, and they do, over his head and incomplete. Just a little hot there and a little too high. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 now for the Warriors. Got Barber out here on this side. Now he puts Vinny Gonzalez over in the slot. Empty backfield now for Rosenbach trying to get to the sideline. That may be a horse collar tackle. Almost a face mask there. And then let's see where they grab him. He got him by the shirt, so it may not have been. They're still going to call him a horse collar tackle there. Got his hand up behind the shoulder pads there.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle on the defense. 15 yards added to the end of the run. That play results in a 1st down.
So they're going to add 15 yards to the end of the run for the horse collar tackle.
Horse collar against the Bears. Rest off the ball on the 39-yard line. 1st down for Socorro.
1st down and 10 down to the 39. Warriors taking a lot of time here and fires this one over to number 7, Silva. Isaiah Silva. Down to the 36. Jacob Angel out here on the near side. Puts Barba in the backfield with him. 2nd down and about 7 here for the Warriors. Throws this one over and almost picked off. Intended for number 2, Nazaro Silva. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 now for Socorro. Getting close to under 7 minutes to go here in the game. This one's caught over the middle by Silva. He could take this one to the house and does. So touchdown. For the Warriors. just right over the middle, and then off to the races goes Silva. So the Warriors aren't out of it yet. As far as the 50 game being over early, the thing is you're going to just running the clock out here. 6:27 to go. We wait for the extra point. Going for two. Gets to the goal line and gets in for the score. The Warriors up 53-12. We'll be right back.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail. Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously. Yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials across the country because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Back here, give you some quick stats there by the stat man. 446 total yards by Hatch. 208 now. They've had a couple of scores there for the Warriors. But the rushing, 356 yards. Another little squib kick and recovered by Hatch, and they'll have the ball just shy of midfield. 6:27 to go. We're going to bring up the last 6 minutes here of the game by featuring Los Arcos Steakhouse. Quality cuisine since 1970, 1400 North Date Street. Best steaks in the world up there. Make sure you go by and see Bobby, Ernie, and Willie, the boys, and the gang there at Los Arcos Steakhouse. 575-894-6200. I know they're going to be watching next week as these Hatch Valley Bears travel up to Hot Springs to take on the Tigers, and that's going to be a good matchup for both teams next week. They're going to be pretty evenly matched. It's going to be, there's always a big rival game. We started playing these guys back in 1930, and we haven't stopped since. On the quarterback keeper, gets to the sidelines and finally run out of bounds.
And that says first down Bears.
Next week's game, the Hot Springs Tigers are going to play host and homecoming here for the Hatch Valley Bears. That game will be at 7 p.m. We'll have it on all of our social media sites, about 8 different platforms next week, the NFHS Network, Facebook, and YouTube. Now the Bears on 35, 36-yard line, right up the middle, number 22, breaks to the outside, trying to get to the corner, maybe picked up. I'm thinking maybe there had been a blindside block, but it looked pretty clean from this side.
First down Bears.
Inside the 20. And give them the 17-yard line and another red zone opportunity here for the Bears as we approach 4.5 minutes and a timeout on the field.
Timeout, Socorro. That's their first charge timeout of the half.
Socorro takes their timeout with 4:26 to play, and we're going to take a quick one with them. We'll be right back.
In southern New Mexico, pests don't knock, they move in. Turtleback Pest Control keeps your home protected from termites and roaches to spiders and rodents. Local, licensed, and trusted for over 40 years, with same-day service and a satisfaction guarantee. But pests aren't the only problem. We tackle stubborn desert weeds before they take over. From property edges to patios and gravel driveways, our weed control plans keep your yard clean year-round. Turtleback Pest and Weed Control, southern New Mexico strong since 1980. Call 575-894-6200. 7513 today.
Back here after the timeout, we're going to get the stat man up to date here. That 2-point conversion was good back there, Andrew, so the correct score is 53-14. I thought it was. They just didn't give us an indication, but they did put the 2 points back up. So 53-14 with 4:26 after the timeout taken by Socorro. Got to hand it to the Warriors, man. They haven't given up tonight, though. They've been a little rough, but they've been putting some points on the board and haven't given up. Quarterback keeper up the middle. And then Socorro's just going to push him back to the locker room. They did give him forward progress to the 10, so second down and about 3 or so for inside the 10 to the 9, so that's going to bring up second down and about 2. On the quarterback keeper. Gets it down inside the 5. 23 on the carry. Going to be first and goal. Silva just about had him back at the 10, but couldn't hang on to him. So first down and goal at the 4-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go here in the game. Hatch is pretty much dominated, but Socorro did put a couple of touchdowns on the board here in the second half. Good open field tackle, stripped the ball, picked up by the Warriors, and a great play there by the defense of the Warriors. Watch this one on the instant replay. He just strips the ball from him. Great open field tackle, just lower his shoulder, and then he strips the ball out, tries to take it, gets on the ground, and then recovered by Socorro. And that was Silva, number 2, and picked up by number 6 on the fumble recovery, and that was Jacob Angel. So first down and 10 here for Socorro at about the 3-yard line. Approach 2 minutes to go here in the game. Rosenbaugh fires this one downfield to her number 4 and incomplete. Tries to hit Barba. Just can't quite hang on to it. Just put one. Got able to put one hand on it. Going to bring up second down. Clock still running. 53-14 is the score. Incomplete over the middle. It's going to bring up third down and 10. We watch it here on the replay. Able to get his hands on it again, but doesn't come up with it, and that was Nazario Silva. He's played a really good game. Silva has tonight for the Warriors. This one was behind. Going to bring up fourth down in. Maybe able to get a play off here. Fourth down and 10 with only under 20 seconds to go, so they may just try to get one more snap out of here. And that's going to do it. We'll watch the replay, but that's going to be the end of the game. It's your final score here on the Los Arcos Steakhouse scoreboard here from the Valley as the Hatch Valley Bears will be heading to Hot Springs next week with a 53-14 win. Here's your next week's game coming up next Friday night at 7 o'clock there in Truth or Consequences on the campus of Hot Springs High School, as you will see the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Hatch Valley Bears in a 3 AAA district matchup from Tiger Stadium. We appreciate it very much. We appreciate our boys back in Florida, as always, helping us out as the final score here is 53-14. We appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, Andrew, and the gang back there for all the stats. We'll give it, in fact, let's look at it one more time. Let's see if we got some final stats here. 495 total yards for the Bears, 405 yards rushing. That is incredible for them as they picked up 400 yards on the ground here in the Valley. Stats brought to you by Statman. And the final score, 53-14. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you